Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to Wicked Wednesdays. Are you guys ready for this Wednesday, man? I got so much stuff to go over, so many things that we got going on, so many exciting events that we got going on, man. And for the most part, thank you guys for tuning into EYEKON Radio, man. Everybody, big announcement right now. We got DJ Oh My God, right?
Oh my God, in the
DJ
studio.
Oh My God is in the
what's
house,
up?
man. Man, you know, when they told me you were coming down here, I was like, I first of all, I saw women parking everywhere. So I was like, man, this dude's got something going on, man. So anyways, man, you're in the house with us.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here, man. So tell us a little bit about your trip over here today. What were you thinking? Nothing.
Just what time is this traffic gonna end? You know?
Yeah, that's right. Hey, the traffic is bad out here, man. It's really, really bad out here. You gotta have great music. You gotta have a lot of great stuff to do when you're in this traffic. But anyways, man, we want to talk about this weekend that just passed as well. We were at the La Mirada Swap Meet, right? Santa Fe Springs Swap Meet.
Santa Fe Springs Swap Meet, and there was a lot of dancing going on there.
There was a lot of dancing going there. And I got to tell you guys, when I haven't been there in about 10 years, right? So I used to go when I was really, really skinny. So when I got there, everyone told me, man, when you get there, you got to be careful because once you start drinking, I don't drink, by the way, but I saw people that were drinking, and I got to tell you, it was out of control.
Oh my God, so I'm not really a beer drinker, and I don't know what they do with those beers these days, but it was a Modelo, and I was feeling good very quickly. It was a good time. Everybody was having a good time, and that's what I love. I love to see smiling faces, good music, people dancing. That's what it's all about, especially here at EYEKON Radio, where music is life.
And it was great. And the cool thing about it also, I was there with Jimmy Reyes, man. Me and Jimmy Reyes go way back, and it was cool to announce Rocky Padilla, man. You know what? I never seen Rocky Padilla actually perform, and I got to tell you guys, if you guys got to go see somebody perform, it's Rocky Padilla because they threw it down. And when they ended their whole set with War, oh man, that was the best.
Yeah, it was. I totally missed some of it, but what I did catch, it was awesome. It was off the hook.
Yeah, it was great. So anyways, man, we're going to get into the show in a little bit. We're going to interview DJ Oh My God, right?
Oh my God.
Kind of like, oh my God.
Yes.
That's what, okay.
Well, for those of you that are listening in, we want to make sure you follow us on Instagram, and we want to make sure that you follow DJ OMARGOD on Instagram. And for those of you who sign up our Instagram, Wicked Wednesday Radio, we're going to do a little promotion today and send you out a t-shirt for all of our new followers. So get on Instagram, follow us. And also, we're on YouTube Live, so you can see all the happenings here. You can see the DJ behind the turntable.
That's right. And if you guys want to see some of my porn work, you can also go to some of the sites.
Oh my God.
I do that. My nickname's Long Juan. Long Juan. So I'll show you guys some pictures later, man. But we're gonna get in the mix with you right now, right?
Yes.
What do you got in store for us, my man?
Just some old school funk.
I love it.
Yes.
I love some funk music. I love the old school. So let's get on the turntables. I want to hear you getting down in the mix.
DJ Oh My God is in the house, man. I'm so excited for this. EYEKON Radio. My name is Anthony Biscotti.
My name is Francis, the Hype Girl.
The Hype Girl, man. We're going to get in the mix right now. So when we come back a little later, we're going to interview him a little more and see what he got going on. But here you go. EYEKON Radio Wicked Wednesday Show. In the mix.
night a DJ saved my life. Last night a DJ saved my life, yeah. 'Cause I was sitting there bored to death, and in just one breath he said, you gotta get up, you gotta get off, you gotta get down, girl. You know you drive me crazy, baby. You've got me turning to another man. Called you on the phone, no one's home. Baby, why leave me all alone? And if it wasn't for the music, I don't know what I'd do. Yeah. Last night a DJ saved my life. Last night a DJ saved my life from a broken heart. Last night a DJ saved my life. Last night a DJ saved my life with a song.
That's right, Icon Radio, man. Wicked Wednesdays, man. DJ Omar guy. And you know what? He's playing with vinyl, man. That is so unbelievable. It's so rare that you see somebody playing with vinyl.
And now let me ask you, are the small records 45s? Okay, I haven't seen one of those in a long time on a turntable.
That's right, man. So back in the mix right now with Omar Guy.
Hey, it's me, Benny.
Hey girl, how you doing?
Did you say peanut butter?
Hey. I'm jealous.
How's it
I
going?
want to request a song.
You want to request
I
a
have a
song?
good
What's your song?
I don't know if you guys have it. Oh, Brian Gigolo.
O'Brien Gigolo. Ah man, I don't know. Yeah, we'll get it for you next week. No, I'm joking. we don't do it.
Do I have to give you guys a vinyl?
No, we.
You know, Benay is one of our listeners. She's listening to us all the time. Thank you for calling in, girl. We're going to get back into the mix right now.
Can't you see you and me? It sounds so nasty. Get it up, oh baby. Let your body drip. Let me take you on a trip. Can't you see? Killing me. You're so freaky. Oh, oh. If disco makes you move, this should make you groove. Come on and pop, 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 pop. Everybody, here's your chance to do the latest dance. Come on and pop what you got. It's an easy dance to do. Just shake and be real loose. Come on and pop what you got. Whoa, whoa, pop what you got. Pop what you got. Hey, 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 pop what you got.
never missing a beat. Yeah. Boy, was it neat. Yeah. Not just neat, she was totally deep when she did the freak with me. Never missing a beat. Yeah. Boy, was it neat. Yeah. The girl's a freak. The girl never misses a beat. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Not just neat, she was totally deep when she did the freak with me. It didn't work, no. It wasn't funky no more. And that's just me deep, and she was totally deep when she did freak with me. She turns me on and out. Round and round, she's the freak of my desire. And when she does, she set the world on fire. The little girl's the freak of the week. When she dance, she give me happy feet. Ooh, she's the freak of my desire. When she dance, she set the world on fire. She give me happy feet. The freak of the week.
Wicked Wednesdays, that's right, Icon Radio, man. I want to thank you guys for tuning in, man. One of the baddest shows on a Wednesday, man. DJ Omar God is taking it to another level, man. And the cool thing about this guy is he's playing with vinyl, and that is something, like I told Francis, it's very rare that you see vinyl these days.
And you know, one thing I like is I love it when the DJ is passionate about the music. And you can totally tell when they're in the mix, they're getting down, they're following it, and just, I love it. He's in the flow of the music. Thank you so much. It's totally awesome. Love these old school jams.
And that is awesome, man. Personally, when I'm DJing, I don't remember nothing because I'm half gone. You know what I mean?
Oh, my
Smoking.
God.
No, I'm joking. But anyway, we got some events to go over, man. We got a lot of things that we got going on. I don't even know where to start. June 2nd, I'll be hosting with Cypress Hill, and it's going to be at the Industry Hills Center, right?
Yes, the Industry Hills Center there. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on. June 23rd, the Old School Explosion.
That's right. I'll be hosting that also. I'll be co-hosting that. There's going to be a lot of great DJs there.
But even
also,
before that, like in May 4th, we have DJ Cazell and DJ Wicked over at Maggie's Pub in Santa Fe Springs. And May 5th, you have the freestyle concert going on. DJ Cazell is going to be live on stage there, too, at the Queen Mary.
Yeah, that's going to be out of control. That's going to be May 5th, man.
May
The good
5th.
thing about that is going to be at the Queen Mary. I will be on stage there. Jimmy Reyes is also hosting that. So that's going to be another great thing going on. But other than that, later on in that evening, we're going to be doing some after-hours parties as well. So if you guys want to come hang out with us.
After hours.
But so what else we got going on?
There is so much stuff here, but you know what? While we have DJ Omar God here, let's talk a little bit about him. He's got some fun stuff coming up too. You got the Funk Fest, you got a block party coming up.
Yes.
You got a lot of stuff going on too. You're a pretty busy guy.
I try to stay busy.
Yeah. So tell us how it's going in the DJ business.
It's going well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a couple events coming up. We got the Funk Fest, August 4th. Block party coming up somewhere in between October and November. I don't have an exact date.
Now, you got all kinds of history with a lot of the stuff that you're doing. What are some of your highlights in the business that you're in? What are some of the highlights that you can say, hey, you know what, this is what I've done. These are some great memories. Tell us some of your highlights that you got going on.
The Funk Fest, man. That's like one of the biggest ones. And DJing in Germany and Europe a couple years back.
Wow.
So.
Wow.
Man, Germany air. Do you ever like? I know when you get your venue, do you ever just like go sightseeing? I know a lot of DJs don't.
No, I don't. I
don't?
I didn't because I just told the guy that booked me. I go, just take me to all the record stores. I don't want to see no monuments. I don't want to take
really?
pictures.
That's a true DJ. Just take me
Not
to the
me,
record
man.
store.
I'm like, take me where all the chicks are, man.
That was after. But yeah.
I got 50 bucks. I got 50 bucks. Get a lot.
What a liar!
Do a lot with 50 bucks. I mean, flowers and stuff.
Right? I was in chocolates.
My kind of flower.
Have you ever been somewhere where you get nervous? I mean, I host things and I sometimes get nervous.
Funk Fest is always that's the biggest crowd I've done. So yeah, I guess the bigger, the more nervous I get.
How do you prepare yourself for that?
A
few beers.
I go like Eminem and 8 Mile. Go throw up in the bathroom. And
Oh my God! Yeah. I bet it's nerve-wracking. But you know what I love about big events like that, especially with the old school and the funk crowd, you know, those people are there to dance and have
Yes.
a good time. And you know, one thing about music, it doesn't matter how old you are, what color your skin is, you know, what your pay rate is. Music really touches people's soul, and that's, I think, really is what's important. Keep people dancing.
I don't really get nervous here and there, but I'm kind of more concerned about the sound. If I'm gonna mess up, you know.
Yeah, you know, and
But other than that, it's like once you're there, it's just.
You're a professional. I got this. I got this.
Well, I've always told people the one that I really get nervous about is not the crowd, not all the other DJs there. It's the guy that hired you. That's the one where you're nervous about, because you got to show him.
Yeah.
You know, that's, I mean, forget everybody else, you know, forget Big Boy from Power that's in the crowd. You're worried about the promoter, you know, the promoter that
the one that's writing the check.
That's writing the check, because that happens a lot, man. I think a lot of people get nervous when they go DJ for somebody big or a promoter or whatever, and I think a lot of times people get scared. You know, they get scared of the whole fact that, oh man, you know, but you know, it's just like everything else. I think once you start playing somewhere, you naturally
once you play the first song, it's all downhill from that.
Yeah, because I do private parties, man, and I don't care if it's like 7, you know, kids running around and their parents. I still get somewhat nervous. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, I think everyone's gonna get nervous. But anyways, so how can we get a hold of you? You got a Facebook? You got an Instagram?
Instagram, DJ Omar God, all one word, and Facebook, same thing, DJ Omar God. That's about it.
Man, what do you think about the whole Facebook thing and all these messages that people?
I don't really mess with Facebook anymore.
Oh, you don't? What do you? What
Once my mom requested me, I was like, I'm out. I'm out.
I'm gonna tell your mom why.
Me too. Mijo, I want Funk Fest tickets.
Oh my god.
Hey, and I get that a lot,
and
man.
then she started posting my baby pictures, and it was like,
with the Reyes Magos.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Oh, dude, big time, man.
Oh man. Well, with your success, I mean, I know a lot of stuff has gotten better for you, not only for yourself, but you know, maybe your family and all that, man. So, who would you give props to as far as getting you involved with all this stuff?
Oh, man, all the old school DJs that paid the way for all of us, you know.
Yeah, and that's great, man. And I know earlier we're talking about Tony G and some of the stuff.
Yeah, Tony G for sure. Yeah, that's the
man.
homie. And Egyptian Lover, all those, you know.
Yeah, those are people that a lot of that really started the whole
Hash.
I'm just kidding, man.
started the whole foundation with all that we got going on, man. So that's great.
Because they've done it all. So what I'm doing is nothing compared to whatever they're doing, you know.
That's right, and they're still around. They still do
and
stuff,
they're still
man. So wow, man, it was a pleasure having you here on the show, man. You got any shout outs? Anything you want to give to?
Shout out to Hash that drove us up here.
There's
the
always
homies that came through, and everybody listening. Shout out to Curious Entertainment, and everybody online.
Man, well, it's a pleasure having you here. I can't wait for you to get back on the wheels, man. And I'm so excited for all the other stuff we've got going on. So thank you for being part of the show today. And I definitely want to go check out one of your events, man. So you got any events that you got coming up that you want to plug up?
Yes, I do. I have a Firme Sunday going down April 15th at the Copper Door in downtown Santa Ana.
That's texting.
And then another Firme Sunday in May 6th at the House of Blues. And then I do a brunch every third Saturday, Eat to the Beat. And we just play anything from soul to R&B to hip-hop, but it's all 45s.
Oh,
That is cool.
It's all 45s. And then I'll be in Oakland in May, and then Arizona in September, and yeah.
Oh man, don't invite us to brunch, bro. Cause if we go, oh man, we ain't leaving, dog. And
that happens all the time.
Oh man, it gets crazy with us,
We're
man.
gonna be dancing all day.
45.
Oh, 45.
Yeah, all 45s for the brunch. Yeah, shout out to Mark Issue.
He was on 45 today.
Oh, okay.
And that's really cool. Like, I love to see, you know, the old school DJ with his bag of records, you know, huffing it over to the turntables. But I wanted to find out, though, I mean, how many records do you have in there? I mean, that's quite a bit
I brought,
in there. Yeah.
I don't know, maybe like...
Remember those old
20,
days
30?
with all the crates of all the records
yes.
and the big old bass bottoms and all that stuff?
Yeah, everything's all small now.
Everything's on a
compact.
laptop now.
Yeah.
If you don't got a laptop, You're an old school DJ.
You just throw it in your smart car and you're gone.
Right? Yeah, you don't even need a van anymore.
You can DJ from the driver's seat.
Yeah, there you go. So.
That's
Man,
crazy, though.
It was a pleasure having you here, man. I'm definitely excited for you to get back on the turntables, man. So, with all that said, once again, thank you for being part of the Wicked Wednesday.
Thank you for
crew.
having me.
Oh, man.
And I wanted to say thank you to a few of our new followers on Instagram. Wanted to say hi to Rach562, DJ Gemini82, Y Carrillo, and Vince on the Rocks. They're following us and liking all of our videos of DJ Omar God. And make sure to follow us on Instagram. Make sure to get us up on Facebook. We're also on YouTube. So if you want to see the live feed of what's going on in here, and then make sure to get your EYEKON radio app. Take your music on the go with you everywhere. That's EYEKON radio.com, or you can download it on Android and for your iPhone.
Man, yeah, and if you guys want to follow me as well, you guys can follow me on POF. I'm also on eHarmony.
eHarmony?
Yeah, I'm on that.
I like that.
Hey, I said POF. No one. Do you guys know what POF is?
Yeah.
I know what it is.
Everyone knows what POF is.
For those of you who do not know, it is Plenty of Fish. If you're looking for a date and you're single, hit them up.
Follow me on eHarmony and all those other great things, man. But when we get back, we're gonna get more into all the other stuff we're going on. I know we missed a few things, man. I'm also doing the Rosarito run coming up in July. That's gonna be fun, man.
I was looking at the flyer. I was like, oh my god, this is cool.
Yeah, and
cool.
last year I was able to do it, and I got there and played at Papa's and Beer, man. I was very excited for that, and I like going back to my culture and visiting all the stuff in Rosarito, man. So I'll be getting
Langostas and Coco Locos.
That's right.
That's my.
Adelitas.
That's my trip.
Sorry, man.
That's all good, bro. So all the guys at Rolling Deep for Charities, man. If you guys want information, go to Rolling Deep, the number 4 charities.com. And when I get back a little later, we're going to talk more about that. But we're going to get back in the mix right now with Omar God.
And, just so you guys know, just remember, if you want to get on EYEKON Radio, you have a business, you want to advertise, you want to let people know what you're doing, and if you need some printing services, hook us up. We got the hookup, so go to eyekonradio.com. You can call us and we'll hook you up, get you on air, get you your own show. And one of the things that I really like about EYEKON Radio is that you guys have a diversified music playlist.
That's
like
right.
You guys don't discriminate. You're looking for new artists, new talent, and really trying to build up a repertoire here. So I'm really excited to see what comes out of it pretty soon.
Yeah, we got a lot of great stuff coming up, man. So for the most part, thank you for tuning into EYEKON Radio Wicked Wednesdays, man. We're gonna get back in the mix right now with DJ Omar God. Here we go.
Only
Nobody has that feeling when you don't know what it is. Got you moving, got you grooving, got you dancing with a pill. And you know that you are grooving 'cause you feel it in your soul. And you know you can't stop dancing with the power and control. I got radio activity. I got radio activity. Let's jam,
get.
Don't be so hard to get, baby. Don't be so hard to get, baby, baby. Don't be so hard to get, baby, baby.
Girl, you're loose, you're tight, you're black and even white. You have a rainbow sex appeal. And when we dance, romance, you give me such a chance to get the kind of love that no man ever has to steal. Hey! Don't be so hard to get. 'Cause I will get you yet. You keep on running, babe. Why you running, babe? Stop your running, yeah. You keep on running, babe. Why you running, babe? It's so hard to get, girl. Don't be hard to get, hard to get. Hey, hey, hey! So hard. So hard to get to. So hard. Listen to this girl. Girl, you're cute, you're sweet, you're such a sexy treat. I'm the girl that turns me on. And when you're hot, I love the stuff you got. I sing about you every time I sing a kinky song. Don't be so hard to get. I will get you yet. Don't be so hard to get. I will get you in the end. Your love is freaky. Your love is something.
You know I really like you, girl. You're the best I'll ever find. Spending my time with you. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Taking you out. Ever since the night we met. Making love. Doing it, baby, nice and slow. Things like this bring responsibilities. I thought I ought to let you know.
Anyways, man, thank you for tuning into Icon Radio Wicked Wednesdays, man. I'm so excited to have this DJ on here, man. And, you know, Francis told me something earlier. I thought he was spinning with actual 12-inch vinyl. He's actually playing on 45s.
Yeah, those little 45s.
yeah.
That's like one song. That's a single. And back in the days, like, if you sold thousands of those, you would get a gold record or a silver record or platinum, right? That's how you knew you were big, is by getting those platinum records, right?
Man, that is awesome. How do you buy your vinyl?
Just go digging, man.
Go to OfferUp has a lot of stuff now.
OfferUp.
Every time I go to a
always
thrift store or go to a Goodwill, I'm looking for those records and looking through those records. And, you know, my husband's a DJ, Omar, so he's got a whole full wall of just records. And, you know, he actually sold part of his collection. It was the worst thing he did. I know when you are,
I think we all have done
young
that.
as DJ, right?
Not
And
me.
right, that's like investment right there.
I don't think I would do it.
Man, I sold a lot of my sex toys, and I found them 10 years later. 10 years later at a yard sale.
Oh my god.
Detachable penis. Remember that song?
Oh my god.
No, it was on K-Rock. Anyways, man. Anyways.
Well, we got some love over there for you on Instagram. Do you know DJ Nsum714?
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Cholo.
he
The
wanted,
homie.
yeah, he
Cholo,
said, what's
man.
up,
Cholo,
Sam?
we put up Cholo.
Yeah, well, he's following you and keeping an eye on you. Thank you, DJ Nsum, for following us there on Instagram. Also, One Love 1313, one of our new listeners out there is Ange12. And I want to say what's up to my girl, Benet, listening out there in Oak Hill. She's a, what do you call, loyal listener. So thank you for the
I
support.
got one of my friends is listening from Sacramento. What up, Todd?
What up, Todd? Thank you for listening in all the way from Sacramento.
Oh, man, that's great. That's great. So, do you ever go somewhere and, like, people just recognize you from some of your events? I mean, like for instance, I was at Safeway. That was in the 90s. No, I'm joking.
Is there still Safeway?
Safeway.
I was at Thrifty's. I was buying ice cream. And
Alpha Beta.
Oh,
Alpha
my
Beta.
God.
I was at Zodi's. One day I was at Zodi's.
Oh my god. Back in the day. Hey,
He was at La Curacao.
I was with Cazal buying Levi's at Miller's Outpost.
Miller's Outpost, yeah.
Ooh.
Hey, I used to steal. Well, I mean, not steal. I used to run out with stuff. But that wasn't called stealing. That was, what would you call that?
Borrowing.
Borrowing. Everybody did that. But anyways, man. So anyways,
Yes.
so as I was saying, so you've been some places and people recognize you, right?
Sometimes, yeah.
It's a great
not,
feeling,
Not
right?
a lot, but here and there, yeah.
Oh, it happens to us quite often, and it's a shock. Like I'm shocked. I'm like, are you gonna subpoena me or something? Like, what?
I know, right?
Yeah, it's awesome, man. That means that your listeners are they see you and they're focused on what you're doing,
Yes.
man. So
And you know what? I think too, like when you're in a position, like being a DJ or being an entertainer or being a host at a show, you don't really understand the value of what you're giving to people and how people do get emotionally invested. Now,
Yes.
music is very emotional. It takes you all across the spectrum. And, that's one thing that, we kind of take for granted is like, hey, people are really following us. People are loving
Yes.
what we're doing. I know DJ Cazal, he gets a lot of his fans all the time following him.
They
showing
throw
up to
panties
his
at him.
events.
Oh,
Wow.
they do. Big ones too.
I want to hang out with that guy.
One time he had a pan, covered his old DJ booth with it. I was like, hey.
He's talking about him. That was the last gig you did, Anthony.
Because that was dope, though.
Oh yeah.
He
He
is.
gets down, too, man. You know what I'm
He's-
saying?
He's a magic man. He's got some magic in those DJ fingers there.
Well, it's funny, and Tony G had mentioned this last time on the show. He was saying that back in the days, when you DJ'd, people would get around the DJ booth to see you. Man, I think that would be more nerve-wracking than from people far away. And he was telling us how when people, especially if you were a big name, you would show up somewhere, they would all gather around the booth and they would just stare. They just watch.
They still do it sometimes.
Yeah, well, see that's what I think would make me nervous, man. So
Yeah, I've had a couple times that happened to me.
All eyes on
And
you.
I just block everybody and I just keep doing my thing.
that's right. Do you hate when people ask for requests? I hate that.
I
man.
hate that.
Hey, there was a request today for Don Quixote. Remember that song?
Oh.
Don Quixote.
Wow. Don Quixote, wow.
Senor.
She said dumb coyote.
Don Quixote, yeah.
Don Quixote.
All I know is no senor.
Magazine, what is it? Magazine 60?
She said dumb coyote, so Peter's gonna call us watch.
Oh
There's
my
no dumb
God.
coyotes out there.
You guys always do that
No,
to me.
just saying
You
there-
guys
She's
always
like, no,
clown
no,
me.
senor.
That's what I was trying to say.
Hey, Peter's gonna call her the girl.
Oh
you
my
can't say
God.
dumb coyote.
Dumb coyote.
They have feelings too.
See, this is what I get for being in a group of like a room of like 9 guys, and I'm the only girl in here.
Hey, I've seen videos. I'm just saying. I've seen videos on YouTube.
Wow.
Well,
My long one days.
We want to thank you guys for listening in to Wicked Wednesday. We're here at EYEKON Radio. Want to thank our sponsor, EYEKON Radio, and tune in every Wednesday, 8 to 9 p.m. here on EYEKONRadio.com.
Woo!
Yeah.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
Thank you for having me. Peace.
But you just said dumb.
Yeah.
Dumb coyote.
Coyote. Nah, I like that.